I didn't go looking for healing in the woods, the sky, or the quiet rhythm of wind through trees. I went because I was tired, because something in me felt off in a way I couldn't explain, and what I found wasn't dramatic or instant. It was slower, deeper, almost invisible at first, like nature was speaking in a language I had forgotten how to understand, and somehow, step by step, it became the therapy I didn't know I needed. Step 10, the least significant but where it all began, was simply stepping outside. No grand plan, no long hike, just walking out the door and letting fresh air hit my face. I remember one evening standing still for a moment, noticing the temperature, the subtle movement of leaves, and realizing how rarely I paused long enough to feel anything real. Step 9 was looking up. I started paying attention to the sky, sunrises, sunsets, even the shifting clouds during the day. One morning, I watched the sky turn from dark to gold, and for a few minutes, nothing else mattered. It was the first time in a while that my thoughts went quiet without effort. Step 8 was walking without distraction. No phone, no music, no destination, just movement. At first it felt uncomfortable, like I needed something to fill the silence, but eventually, that silence became the point. My thoughts began to settle instead of scatter. Step 7 was noticing detail. The texture of tree bark, the pattern of leaves, the sound of birds I had never paid attention to before. I realized how much of the world I had been moving past without seeing. Slowing down sharpened my awareness in a way I hadn't experienced before. Step 6 was breathing differently. Deep, intentional breaths, not rushed or shallow. One afternoon, sitting under a tree, I focused on nothing but my breath and the wind around me, and I felt a sense of calm that didn't come from distraction, but from presence. Step 5 was returning consistently. Not just once, not just when I felt like it, but regularly. Nature became part of my routine. Whether it was a short walk or just sitting outside, I showed up. That consistency turned moments into a practice. Step 4 was letting go of control. Nature doesn't rush, doesn't force, doesn't follow my schedule. Watching that helped me release some of the pressure I constantly put on myself. I began to understand that not everything needed to be controlled to be okay. Step 3 was reflection. Without constant noise or distraction, my thoughts surfaced more clearly. I started to process things I had been avoiding. Sitting alone outside, I found answers not by searching aggressively, but by allowing space for them to appear. Step 2 was connection. I stopped seeing myself as separate from everything around me. I felt part of something larger, something steady and grounding. That sense of connection eased a kind of loneliness I hadn't fully acknowledged before. And then there was step 1, the most important, the one that changed everything. Presence. True presence. Not thinking about what was next, not replaying what had already happened, but being fully where I was. Nature didn't demand anything from me except that I be there, and in that simplicity, I found something I had been missing. Over time, the changes were undeniable, though not always obvious at first. I felt calmer, clearer, less reactive. The constant noise in my mind softened. Problems didn't disappear, but they felt more manageable, less overwhelming. Nature didn't solve everything. It didn't need to. It gave me space, clarity, and perspective. It reminded me that life moves in cycles, that stillness has value, that growth takes time. And what surprised me most was how accessible it all was. There was no barrier, no cost, no complexity. Just stepping outside and paying attention. In the end, Mother Nature didn't just become a place I visited, it became something I carried with me. A way of thinking, a way of slowing down, a way of being. And through that, I didn't just find relief from what I was feeling. I found a deeper connection to myself, a steadiness I hadn't known before, and a quiet understanding that sometimes the most powerful healing doesn't come from adding more to your life, but from returning to what was always there, waiting for you to notice. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the Digital Mentor 7.87 via YouTube.